Ascends Guardians, welcome to House Umbral, and today I have a Hunter Glaive build to prepare you for next season. So if you didn't know, next season we are getting a plethora of Glaive changes. Some of the more notable ones: Glaives will shoot faster, Glaives will be able to regenerate their shield passively, and more damage in PvE, 25% damage buff in PvE. So this is quite insane. I haven't been a big Glaive fan myself, but I've been collecting them for the one day that I might give them a try. So today we're gonna make a Hunter build to prepare for next season and these new weapon changes. So we're rocking Arc, and you'll see why in a second. As far as our build, we're rocking the same basic Arc stuff that you would always run. Pulse Grenade is the best grenade in the game for Arc. Combination Blow is an insane melee. Gambler's Dodge so you can get your melee back. Gathering Storm or Arc Staff will work fine here. Choice is yours. Gathering Storm is a fire and forget, so I like that one. Lethal Current and Flow State. The Tempest Strike is more of a PvP option, so PvE we typically run these two. And our fragments, a key main, the shining fragment here is, where's my guy? Spark of Instinct. When you take critically wounded damage, you will emit a jolt that'll damage every enemies around you. If you're running Glaive, you're gonna be running up on enemies, you're gonna be taking damage, taking melees, and that's gonna proc the Spark of Instinct, and this thing goes crazy. It's a free jolt for taking damage. Also, when you're surrounded, you'll be more resistant to damage. And on top of that, after taking melee hit, you will do more melee damage. So this is all perfect for the Glaive build, dude. Like you'll dive in with your Glaive, you get melee, you'll be more resistant, you'll do more melee damage, and when they get you critically wounded, you'll explode in a Jolt of Light. Also, and then Spark of Shock is insane just to have Jolt in your grenade. So that's the class fragments. Pretty basic. I was considering running different classes for Glaives, but I think Arc is the best Glaive class for Hunter. And the reason why I chose this is because it coincides with our exotics. We are rocking the Hunter Triton Vice. This came out, I believe, Season of the Defiance. Oh no, Season of the Deep, last season. And it is pretty cool. I just didn't use it because Glaives weren't my thing. But basically it reads, increases your Glaive reload speed and melee damage when surrounded. That's huge. Reload speed and melee damage when surrounded. You're gonna be surrounded all the time using the Glaive. That's 3 or more enemies. And then Glaive melee final blows overflowed around to the magazine. So you don't really need to reload at all. You could just melee all day and all your melee kills will fill your mag. Melee final blows will overflow around to the magazine. That's insane. So like when I was using this, dude, I'm like never reloading because you just melee all the red bars and you get your ammo back. And then Glaive projectiles final blows detonate if the damage type matches your subclass. So obviously we're rocking Arc, so we are rocking the Hunter Edge of Concurrence, the exotic Arc Glaive for Hunter. You probably never used this thing. It came out in Witch Queen, but funny enough, next season this is also getting a buff where it will now jolt targets, which is going to be insane. So the ability is actually pretty good on this thing. When you have max shield energy, which will now recharge passively, the new change next season, it can shoot this at the ground and it'll make like a shock wave and kill a bunch of enemies. It's pretty cool. And then next season it'll jolt. So pretty huge deal going on right now. So you have Triton Vice. When you get your projectile kills, it'll cause a arc explosion, and that does a good job of clearing ads. Also, when you're surrounded, you'll get all the benefits from your Arc subclass, plus increases to your Glaive reload and melee damage. And your melees will overflow your ammo. Then while you're attacking a bunch of enemies close quarters, you're charging this up. You get your AoE Lightning Seeker that you can shoot out, clear a group of ads, and jolt all of them, and even stun overload champions. It's actually insane. So I'm super hyped about this. I've been having a lot of fun running around. I literally just started using this thing today, and it's been a lot of fun. As far as mods, number one thing I was focused on is buffing arc damage with weapon surges, and then also hands-on things to buff my melee, because obviously you're gonna be close quarters all the time, and then whenever you get the chance to get a melee kill, you can go for it. But the biggest thing here is also resistance, melee damage resistance, things like that. You're gonna be up close, you're gonna be doing melee damage. You're gonna be doing arc damage. You want to stay ready, stay mobile. I try to go for a high strength stat and a high mobility stat while obviously being maxed out on resilience. I will tell you this: if your melee charge is gone or depleted, it does prevent you from doing your melee combo on your glaive, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but when I was using the melee and I had my melee removed, my glaive basically was like inactive. So it's weird, but basically keep your melee up at all times and your glaive will be fine. As for weapon recommendations, really you can run whatever you want. You're gonna have close quarters covered, so I went for a hand cannon for something long range. You could also do an auto rifle or bow, anything you want to pair with a glaive. You guys let me know in the comments what you actually think goes best with a glaive option. I typically like to make my weapons make sense logically for combat, so long range with the hand cannon or a scout, and then close range with the glaive, and then something for ad clear, I'll do like a machine gun, you know. And that's pretty much the build. It's been a lot of fun. I will say you can also alter this to work with other glaives. So let's go through some of the more important glaives. Obviously we have, you could go for a stasis build at some point. You know, stasis is gonna get a rework next season. I got some stasis outfits coming, so look out for that. But you could go for a stasis build, Winter Bite. And then also you could go for the void option with Vex Caliber, which is obviously the Vex glaive from Season of Defiance. It is void and it gives your teammates an overshield. I was never crazy about this thing at launch, but it is one of the superior glaives in the game, being that it will give your teammates a shield and whatever, you know, catalyst you choose. Also, you can run void and get the benefit from Triton Vice. So really the point is with Triton Vice, you just want to make sure your glaive matches your subclass to get the AoE explosions, and it'll synergize quite well. As far as solar, I don't think there's any good solar glaives that are exotic. You can get the one from the Ghost of the Deep, and then there's also the craftable one from Seraph. These are both good, but they are legendary options. Keep that in mind. I'm not a big glaive guy. I haven't used all of them, but I do know these are pretty good. They get some good perks. And next season, glaives are going to be more popular, and I'm excited to give them a go. So let's get to the drip. Let's go for the outfit. You know, I went for a nice, like, this exotic just gives me like freaking Transformer vibes or like Power Ranger vibes. And I was like, dude, I gotta make like a nice robot, cyborg, you know, Optimus Prime. You know, and that's what I went with. I got, you know, this Festival of the Lost. We got the Machine Skirmisher vest, Deep Explorer strides. I went for the Pathfinder helmet. And yeah, let me know what you think of this this drip. I like it. I honestly wanted to play around with this colorway. This one looks sick, and the metallic goes perfect for our Triton Vice here, but I wanted to match the subclass. You know the vibes. Gotta keep it blue, but I love this shader, dude. This shader is so sick. I did consider using the Festival of the Lost helmet, but I didn't like how it looked kind of silly in the face. But anyway, that's the build. I've been having a blast using it. Give it a go. Get ready for next season. Get your glaives in order. Get all your meta glaives. Run Ghost of the Deep. Get the God Roll Greasy Luck. Go do Vex Caliber's exotic mission on the EDZ. Go get your exotic glaives for your classes from the Enclave. You have to complete the Witch Queen campaign and get Winter Bite from Lightfall and have your glaives ready for next season. It's gonna be a glaive and melee season. They're buffing stasis. They're buffing Winter Bite. It's gonna be exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's all for this video, guys. Please drop a like, subscribe. We are on our way to 300 subscribers. Please, please, please drop likes, drop comments. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know if you want to join the clan, join the Discord, come do some raids. Every Tuesday, I am live on Twitch and YouTube doing the weekly reset stuff. So swing by, come chat it up with the Niz, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.